United Kingdom Manchester synagogue attack and the rising tide of security concerns in the UK. The United Kingdom was thrown into mourning and shock on October 2, 2025, when tragedy struck the Heaton Park Hebrew Congregation Synagogue in Manchester. What was meant to be a sacred day of reflection, Yom Kippur, the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, turned into a scene of terror, loss, and heartbreak. The incident has not only reignited fears of anti-Semitic violence but also prompted nationwide reflection on the growing threat of extremism and the safety of religious communities across Britain. According to reports, a 35-year-old British citizen of Syrian descent, Jihad al-Shami, launched a brutal assault outside the synagogue. Witnesses said he first drove his car into pedestrians near the entrance, before emerging with a knife and stabbing worshippers who were arriving for prayer. Panic ensued as congregants barricaded themselves inside the building while police raced to the scene. Armed officers neutralized the attacker within minutes, shooting him dead after spotting what appeared to be an explosive vest, later confirmed to be fake. 2 worshippers tragically lost their lives, while 3 others sustained severe injuries. The swift response of the police and the courage of synagogue security personnel prevented an even greater catastrophe. Their actions have since been widely praised by government officials and community leaders. Within hours of the incident, Prime Minister Keir Starmer and Home Secretary Yvette Cooper convened an emergency COBRA meeting to assess the situation and coordinate a nationwide security review. The Metropolitan Police and MI5 placed the entire country on heightened alert, deploying additional officers to guard synagogues, mosques, churches, and other places of worship. The Community Security Trust, CST, a body responsible for Jewish community protection, reported an immediate spike in calls from across the UK, as congregations sought guidance on strengthening their local defences. Meanwhile, the Home Office confirmed that 6 individuals were arrested in connection with the attack, suspected of aiding or abetting the assailant. Investigations are ongoing into how the attacker was radicalized and whether he acted alone. The Manchester attack is the latest, and most deadly, in a worrying pattern of anti-Semitic violence across the UK. Data from the Community Security Trust shows over 1,500 anti-Semitic incidents reported in the first half of 2025 alone, one of the highest totals on record. These include vandalism, online hate, harassment, and physical assaults. Experts warn that global tensions and extremist ideologies are fueling homegrown radicalization, with Jewish communities bearing much of the brunt. Synagogues, schools, and Jewish-owned businesses have been forced to spend heavily on private security and surveillance systems, costs that smaller congregations struggle to bear. The UK government has pledged additional funding to support religious security, yet many within the Jewish community feel increasingly vulnerable, describing the attack as a chilling reminder that anti-Semitism still kills. The tragedy has sparked strong solidarity across faiths and communities. Muslim leaders in Manchester and across the UK condemned the attack.